Good morning. How is everybody doing? Welcome to you. This video is called You because it's for you and it's about you. Today I have 98 days clean and sober, and my apologies for missing Monday. Life happens as I'm a real person and I live in real life. Fun. Just kidding. But anyways, let's get started. Your dislikes. Yeah, we're going to start with your dislikes early in the morning. Hey, fun. No, I'm joking though. But do they concern you? Do your dislikes concern you? How do you feel about your dislikes? How do they directly affect you? Do they affect your mood? Do they affect your emotion? How do they make you feel? Like really, how when you think about your dislikes, how does it make you feel? Like, I mean, not necessarily upset, right? I mean, not every dislike you have is going to make you angry and upset, and if it does, then you got a lot of work to do. But some of your dislikes are just little things, like I don't like when people cut me off in traffic or something like that. How do they make you feel? Do you even truly know what your dislikes are? I mean, boom, I bet you're like, hell yeah, I know what they are. I can just knock out three right off the top, or I can knock out 5 or 7 of them, just boom, 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 right? But I guarantee every day that you go through life, you're going to be like, oh, I dislike this and dislike that. Probably like 5 times a day, you're going to come across things that you dislike that you didn't automatically have in your list of what you already know to dislike. So, what are your dislikes? It's important for you to know your dislikes and to figure out truly what your dislikes are, to help shape you as a person. It's really easy to not think of that, of your dislikes, but it's important that we do know, because that's going to help ground you. It's going to make you more direct, um, amongst other things. Your values. What are your values? Do you know your values? Where did your values come from? Values are important because, I mean, they're in us. Where they're instilled of us, or they're developed at a young age. What is it that you value? Why do you value your value? What are these? My apologies. Life strikes again. It's been quite the morning. I cannot believe this is happening, and it is. So, anyways, your values. Yeah, like where did they come from? How did they develop? How much do you value your values? Like a whole bunch? Just a little bit? Do they even matter to you? Do you cherish them? Do you care about them? Values are very important to have. I mean, they're going to kind of keep you in a safe zone, so to speak, when it comes to not so much life, but when it comes to like your social relationships and the relationship with yourself. It's kind of like your good conscience, your values. You don't want to infringe on your values, right? You definitely don't want other people infringing on your values. So values are very important to have. Again, they keep us kind of safe. They keep us sane, yeah, they're good. They're very good to have. Um, we all have them. Most of us have them. Definitely, your values are what they are to you. Your values might not be as important to somebody else, or your values may not be values other people share, but whatever they are unique to the individual. So it is very important that you keep them healthy, that you exercise them, that you know what they are and know where they came from. It's very important that you know where they came from and why. Especially if you're soul searching or looking, to if you're looking for yourself, like maybe you're like on a lost path, and that's a good place to start looking is your values. Because usually because they are instilled at a young age or developed at a young age, it'll take you naturally mentally back to a time, and then you can work your way back up. So yeah, what are your values? How do they make you feel? Your beliefs kind of like values. What do you believe in? Why do you have these beliefs? What are your beliefs? Are they important to you? The same stuff, but with your beliefs, it's like, why do you believe this? Why are these your beliefs? This is like trying to better ourselves as human beings. I would hope that we all strive for a better tomorrow, and I would hope that we would all want to be a better human being, not just to the world, but for ourselves, so we can, leave great contributions. Like I always say, we're all we have. We're all we got. We need each other, whether we like each other or not, whether we agree or not. We need each other. So, I mean, that's one of my beliefs. That's why I'm working towards this. This is what I want my contribution to be. So, what are your beliefs? Where did they come from? How did they develop? Who gave you your beliefs? What is the process at which, you get your beliefs? Is there a process to it? It's good to find these out if we're soul searching or if we're looking for growth. We want to grow. We definitely want to be the most amazing people that we can be, for ourselves and for the people that we love. There's no denying that. If you love nobody and you love yourself, or even if you don't love yourself, that's a terrible belief, and I guarantee it's not true because I love you, but still believe in yourself, find your beliefs, and maybe if you lack those things, you can develop them through that. Your demons is a tough one because your demons are rooted into you. Now, we're not born with demons, but they attach like viruses, and they attach deep and they root deep. And trust me, we all got demons, and we're all battling demons. We're all facing demons. They are there, whether they are laying dormant or whether they are actively getting sturdy in your mind and inside of your soul. Demons, you're scary. They're very scary. Demons are hard to battle. It almost takes an act of God, if you don't have the confidence that it takes to battle the demons, because they're so rooted in us. To the point where, our demons molded us, some of us as part of our characters, our character, or our character flaws, or our demons have us doing things, or can have us do things or say things that we don't truly mean, or that we don't want to do, but we do it anyways. Very, very dangerous things these demons are, but we all have them. But I would definitely suggest, it's no doubt that we need to face them, because the thing about demons is they eat you from the inside. Now, you can be naive and you can try to deny them and tell yourself you don't have demons, or I'm just not going to face them, and if I don't face them, then they're not going to be here. But the reality is, that's the thing. Demons are working at you even if you think you're not thinking about them. Demons are in your subconscious. They're in your body. They're in your soul. They're evil. They're dangerous. I battled my demons, and my demons almost killed me multiple times and convinced me that I should kill myself. That's just, that's on like the highest level of demons. But demons will break up relationships, marriages, of all sorts, whether it's work, home front, whatever. They're heavy. They're heavy and they're big and they're monsters. They really are. So it's important, though, that you face your demons. In doing this, if you can get over the fear part in doing this, you will start to build that confidence, and you'll start to believe that your demons will not define you, and will not get the best of you. It's important that we don't let the demons get the best of us, because when they do, sometimes there's no coming back from them. Depends on how deep you let them take you, and they will take you. I promise you that. So face your demons. Have the conversation with yourself. Don't be scared. If you need help, reach out to somebody. You can always reach out to me. It's great. Hardships. We all face hardships. Hardships, like being backed in a corner. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's next is struggles. But the difference, your hardships are like fight or flight, but you're backed into a corner with your hardships. So you have to face them, or you can just give up and die, which I would hope none of you would choose that option. But yeah, you got to fight your way to your hardships. What are your hardships? Could your hardships be financial? Could they be, relationship based? Could they be employment based? How are your hardships? What are your hardships? How do they affect you? The thing is, they're hardships for a reason, or they're called hardships for a reason, or they're hard. They're hard to deal with. They're hard to get through. They're hard to beat. Hardships are very tough. We know that, right? So I'd suggest, just staying confident. And if you lack the confidence, build your confidence. We are the masters of our own universes. Our universes are in our head. That's our mind. That's our mental. The hardest thing about hardships is the fear. It's like, basically, it's not so much if you get past the fear and you get to your hardships and you start working through them, really it becomes easy. and it builds confidence and it builds encouragement. But the hardest part about dealing with hardships is showing up. We have to show up to the race in order to run it, right? We have to get to the start line in order to go, right? That's the hardest part. That's the part that they don't tell us. And that's the thing about hardships. It's the fear, and when you're fear, you don't even want to leave the house, right? You don't want to show up, So how are you going to deal with your hardships if you're not even going to show up to them? So get to the start line, get to the race, get over the fears, set them aside. If you got to battle and you got to fight, then do it, because it is a fight or flight. You're in a corner with your hardships, but the best thing I tell you, once you face them and once you start working in, you're going to build that confidence. You're going to feel better than ever. You're going to get them. Last one, struggle. You know what I'm saying? What are your struggles? What are you doing to mitigate your struggles? We all have them. There's no doubt about that. Our struggles are very real, and we all suffer from them. Struggling, though, is different from hardships, because struggling is like you're doing the thing, right? But you're struggling doing the thing, versus, again, hardships was like you're backed into a corner type, But again, with the struggles is, nobody wants to struggle forever, right? Nobody wants to struggle at all. Frankly, it sucks to struggle, right? We just want everything to be good and well and fine, right? But life's not going to have it that way no matter what. So the struggle is going to be there no matter what it is. It can be struggles of the most minute things, or it can be struggles of the most heaviest, impactful things. But either way, the last thing you want to do is give up. Never give up on your struggles. Never give up because you're struggling. A matter of fact, fight harder. I'm saying? Work harder to get through your struggles. I promise you, it does get better. It does get better. And the reason I harp on this, for me personally, I never thought it would get better. I never showed up to the race. I never left the house, I just accepted it and got tired of struggling. And life was such a struggle, and I wanted to end it because of that. So never give up on your struggles, and never give up on yourself. If you stay with yourself, believe in yourself, have values in yourself, that's going to help you get through the struggles. You'll start to see the path and the road become more clear, become more smooth. So keep that in mind. Don't let your struggles get the best of you. They may get you down. Every day is a new day. But we are constantly striving. We should be constantly striving for a better tomorrow. That is the true way to live. Trust me, you'll start to see a smile develop on your face. And when you do, that's how you know that is the end of that struggle. You know what I'm saying? Some people are built for it. Some people aren't. It doesn't matter. It's not about what cloth you're cut from. It doesn't matter. None of that. We all have struggles. Even people cut from a different cloth have struggles. So don't let them get the best of you. Definitely don't. Think about your struggles, identify your struggles, and prioritize your struggles. Definitely do that. If you work through it, you will find it getting easier, and it does get easier, and I promise you that I can promise. That will conclude today's video. This is actually my second take, because I recorded the best video of this, and it had no audio because I didn't turn it on. So I kind of rushed through this, but I think overall the message is the same. This video is you. This video is for you, and I love you all. Anytime you see this background, that means I'm out of town. As always, I'll be gone for 2 weeks, but you'll still get the word of the day. Water Quad for the Sober fam. I do appreciate my friends and my family. I do appreciate all of the ones that tune in that I can't see, that I haven't met yet. I love it. I look forward to life, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you, for those that I haven't. And thank you all for all the support. This is my passion project. This is my passion. My passion is you. This video is you. So thank you for supporting. Keep supporting. I will continue to do this every Monday, although it's Tuesday today. My fault. But thank you all again. I love you. I hope you truly have a wonderful day. You have a great holiday. First and foremost, be safe out there. Be kind to each other. Be respectful to each other, and watch how your interactions start to change. Peace, love, and happiness. All do good. I love you guys. See you next time.